Hi guys, welcome to today's tutorial. I'm Yinky and today I'll be showing you how to sew a bustier perfectly and how to fix yoke using a lightweight fabric. And this is one of our students. This is one of our projects, and I just thought of it that let me just share this video and teach you people how to fix a yoke neatly and to avoid gaping, especially around the neckline. And this is the skin color of our body, and we really got a skin tone that matches with the skin color, and it's very essential when you're making a project like this to go for the matching color. And the neckline is very essential to stitch it with 1/4 inch, because you don't need to make the sewing allowance too bulky, because you are still going to trim out to the barest minimum. So the next thing to do is to couple your bustier pattern together. I mean the bustier block. Couple it together, and the sewing allowance I'm using to do this is 1/2 inch. And you can see the white material on this block is an interfacing. We call it air stay in Nigeria. It's a kind of interfacing that is majorly made up of fabric. It's not a paper, so you really need it when you're making a bustier. And the next thing to do is to couple it together. The other side, I have done one side and you can see how beautiful it is, and I'll go right away and do the other side. So after I have done this, then the next thing to do is to go for ironing. You're going to press it very well. So I have a ball that I used to do this. I made it from scraps I got from remains of fabrics that we have cut. So I'll put it inside and iron it properly, opening up your sewing allowance. So I will show you that on the wrong side, how the sewing allowance is being opened up before you iron. So the first thing to do is to open up this sewing allowance like so and iron it flat, so that the stitches line, all the lines of your stitch will be so neat, and there won't be any roughness there. So after I have done that, then I'll go ahead and fix my yoke. So after I've done that, I'll go ahead and fix the yoke. And when you're fixing the yoke, you start from the center front. The center front, that is where I start from. So this is the logic I use to be able to get a neat and to avoid gaping around the neckline. So I'm trying to assist my students here and trying to show her how to go about it to avoid rough edges and gaping. So get your office pin and pin it down carefully. Pin it down carefully. As you are pinning it, be careful that it's not folding on each other. You know, it's a kind of fragile fabric. So after you have pinned it down, so the side she's doing is still the best side. You first of all need to pin down. You know, you can pin any side down, but first of all, pin one side. Take it easy. You know, I told you need a lot of patience when you're fixing yoke, especially when dealing with a lightweight fabric like this type of a tool. And the next thing to do is, when you get to the center front, there is another thing you need to do. Raise up your presser foot when you get to the center front. Exactly at the center front, raise up the presser foot, but still allow the needle to go inside so as to be able to turn. You can see she's turning. She's trying to turn the fabric, the bustier. She's turning it. So when you turn it, you have turned to the direction. You know, it's a kind of sweetheart neckline. So you don't just come from one side and run it through to the other side like that. There will be gaping. So this is the trick we use in making this. So you can see I'm trying to assist her there to make sure that she has really turned it before bringing down her presser foot. So that is after she has turned it to the side that she wants to complete. That is when she will now bring down the presser foot and continue. So because she has not done it very well, that's why I raised the presser foot up again. And I'm trying to check if there is no pleat around that area, because you must make sure the yoke is not pleating at that point. So after making sure that that is done, then we can complete the sewing, and the excess will be cut out. And this is what we have. Even though we have not ironed, you can see it's very neat. No gaping, no pleated edges. So here she's trying to hold that on the cup, and this is in order to be able to push up the bust very well and to give it more shape. So we have come to the end of this tutorial, and if you are interested in our online and offline courses, you can contact the numbers on the screen or contact the numbers in the description box, and I'm going to reply your messages as soon as I see it. And I will see you in my next video. Until then, take good care of yourself. Bye.